On November 25th, 2020, PETA tweeted, "Think about trading places with a turkey this hashtag Thanksgiving," along with a cartoon of what looks like sort of a person posed like a cooked turkey with the caption, "Imagine if you were the one being stuffed for Thanksgiving dinner." This is the Museum of Twitter, the show where we talk about the most important tweets in the history of Twitter.com. It's Subscriber Sunday, where my Patreon subscribers nominate and then vote on which tweet I cover, and this Sunday they chose a tweet in honor of the fact that it is the week of Thanksgiving. And frankly, this probably would be my tweet for next year's Thanksgiving if they didn't vote for it, but they voted for it. And I don't really think I need to explain why this tweet went viral and why it's funny and why people still talk about it to this day. But what I will say is that obviously what PETA is alluding to is the fact that people stuff their turkeys with various accoutrements, stuffing, and people, for humorous reasons, are taking a different definition of stuffing. Specifically the type of stuffing that might go on, say, in the bedroom. The thing that's really annoying about this tweet, in my opinion, is that, PETA knows what they're doing with stuff like this. Last year, they tweeted out a cartoon of a husband and wife saying, "Let's open up those legs," and stuff it all the way in, with the caption, "If stuffing a turkey feels wrong, that's because it is." And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just feels like a really ineffective way to get people not to eat turkey on Thanksgiving. It just comes off as, frankly, deeply unserious. And it gets people to respond with comedy. Some of it is tame, like Kaipo saying, "Yeah, I was pretty stuffed during Thanksgiving, there was just so much turkey there." But a lot of the responses are things like this from Kia. "Maybe I should call him." Or Donut saying, "Where do I sign up?" Or Liv typing out random letters that I would try to read, but I think would be really inappropriate and would create a GIF or a clip of me that I don't want on the internet. And then obviously there were a lot of responses that I can't show on this show at all. One I think I can is this from Nick Doof of Light. I'm not going to comment on it at all, but this was a response and I think you get what it means. I think a big thing that contributes to this being an important post is that it does really come up every single year. As you can tell from the tweets I've shown, they're from various different years. And literally this tweet came up at the Thanksgiving dinner that I attended. A cousin of mine was talking about how it was shared in a group chat of hers, and she was showing it to different family members. Which once again just goes back to what were they trying to accomplish? Because whatever they were trying to accomplish, I just doubt that this is a good way of going about it. Making the argument that veganism is the morally and ethically correct thing to do, I think is fairly easy because I do think it is both of those things, and somehow PETA screws it up over and over again. Just say that animals have feelings and they don't want to be killed and eaten. It's not that hard. You don't need to do bizarre innuendo that makes people make sexual jokes. Follow me for a new tweet every day, and if you want to vote on Subscriber Sundays like these, please join my Patreon, patreon.com/Museum of Twitter, where you also get a weekly bonus episode called the Museum of Not Twitter.